Well, this is not much, but I'm hoping this works. Gotta find me a new hat. A hat's better than no hat right now. Let's see here. I don't know if anybody's going to show, but hey. Hey, Jesse, how you doing? Go to bed. I will after that. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Well, I do the middle ones, I guess, right now. That I could just be on for a little bit. You got to go practice. You got a gig coming up. I was just on your stream, so I know I was there. I said hi and everything. And you said you shut yours down at 11 or a little bit after 11 to go get ready for your practice for your gig on Saturday. Thanks for coming, Jesse. Love you, brother. Just hopefully getting on. This is the first time I've gone for a while. Using my phone for internet, so I don't know if it's choppy or not. So I don't know. You tell me. Hopefully it works. Because last time I tried it, it was so choppy and everything. It was, I don't know. Yeah, my internet's not the best. If I had better internet, I would, but right now, can't afford to get my regular internet back up. Otherwise, I'd be streaming on high speed. Hey, how you doing? I'm only on here. This is just a test. I'm hoping we at least get one. I've been kind of doing online and talk to people, but haven't been able to. So I just wanted to didn't want to use my phone. Couldn't find my hat, so I grabbed this one. Sorry about the low resolution and being choppy. It's just what I've got right now. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it, both of you. Thank you, Jesse, for showing up. I just, like I said, I just don't have the money to get my internet back up and running right now. Otherwise, I would. You know, bro, thank you for coming. I'm trying to use my phone, so I apologize. This is just a test. Hopefully, not doing so hot. Hey, Victoria, thank you for coming. This is only temporary. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I'm just trying to see what I can do. The internet on my phone is very choppy and limited in the area that I live in. So this is why I don't normally use the phone internet. If I had better cell service, maybe. If I had a better internet, definitely. So please forgive me for the lack of quality internet, or I should say, audio and video purposes. And thank you for coming, Bob. I really appreciate it. Um, I'm just, I mean, I don't know. I can't even look to see if there's any better hotspots, but right now, I mean, this is what I've got. I just miss talking to you guys. I mean, last week, the reason I wasn't on was because it was Veterans Day here in Iowa, in the United States, and I took my wife out to dinner because she is a veteran too. So she and I went and had a nice dinner at our local Olive Garden. So, how is everybody else in the world? Awesome, Victoria. I'm sorry, Beth. Um, I don't have the bandwidth to bring me up. Um, barely bandwidth for me. Um, I don't know. Thank you for coming, Beth. I really appreciate it. Uh, I left you a message on Instagram, Cliff. I don't know if you got it. I have no freaking clue. Nope. You didn't see it. You're trying to get up here online. I don't know if it's going to work. So please forgive me. I'm going to say I'm sorry about a half a billion times. It happens. Oh man, I am really lagging, aren't I? Oh wow. Okay. That's true, Bob. That's true. Um, so I'm waiting on laundry to get done. So I'm doing that. Hanging out here. Saw a little bit of Jesse's live. He popped in for a little bit, which was cool. Um, and Bob and Mandy, now Victoria and Grace and all that stuff. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming. I just wish I could talk to you faster. I don't know how any way of getting it go faster. So this is what I've got. I'm not sure what the delays are and stuff. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this is gonna work. Give me a moment. I am gonna try stopping my cam and see if you guys can hear me better at least, without the bandwidth being used up by video. So you guys can hear me? Let me know if my audio. I don't know if I can adjust that. I'm not sure. Let's see here. I don't know if I can go any higher. I don't know. If this one changes, let me know. I am trying my best to get things going. I know it's a little weird, me just, talking like I am. So I'm just hoping this might help. Okay. Bad news. What do you mean bad news? Okay, that's good to know. I wasn't sure if this would work better or not. My internet is down. I'm using my Wi-Fi from my phone, so please bear with me. I've been had other bills take precedence, so this is what I am down restricted to. So please forgive me about the lack of video. So I'm going to continue to talk people and everything else. I don't know how I'm sounding. Hopefully, with the video being shut down, but the audio still going, you guys could hear me better without much lag. Oh, how you doing, Lori? Thank you for coming. Right now, it's just tough with things going on. I've got issues which I'd rather not go into because, for one, I feel that I talk about my stuff, what's wrong with me, is too much, and I just need to deal with it on my own. Welcome home, Lori. Get some rest, like Cliff said. Oh, I bet. I'm hoping this works out okay. I don't know if you guys can hear me clearly or lag. I mean, according to me, I'm lagging like crazy. So bear with me. I have no clue how things are working at the moment. Okay, Cliff, let me know if you can hear me. Well, I hope you can do too, Cliff. I'm just wanting to talk to you guys, just hang out, get back to doing the topics we were discussing. I mean, favorite B movie night was actually pretty cool. I missed doing that. That'd be awesome to do it again. I have some more awesome B movies I would like to talk about. Okay, good. I'm not sure what I can do in this particular forum, so I'll do the best I can. Thank you, Bob. I really appreciate it. I don't know. So weird. Now, well, I'm gonna do a test something. Hey, Cliff, could you do me a favor? I'm gonna try something, and I'm gonna see if you can come up. Because if I could do it without my camera, maybe I could, at least get it to be able to talk to you directly. Okay, that is, Lori. It's not as bad as Cliff's transmission being out, or but ours is, yeah, ours is just that. But I do have a question for you guys. If you guys know anybody, I'm not sure where we actually have a loan we can get for an older vehicle. Oh, we're gonna give it a shot, see if it works. Test. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Let's go deep.
Yeah, we'll see how long the how long this works. Okay, my nose is all stuffed up again.
3.
Can you hear me?
I'm trying to do something that's not working.
Hello?
Shift +7? Okay, shift +3. Okay, I'm trying to. Give me a second. I'm going to try something. There you are.
Yeah, but the question is, can you hear me? Audio, microphone. Yeah, that's the right one. Yep. Everything seems fun on my end. I'm not sure Colin can hear me. Hello? Yep, that answers that question.
Hey, Will, thank you for coming. I can see you now, Cliff.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's a little laggy. But that's on my side, not yours. At least I could see somebody. So they got you coming in every day this weekend?
It's complicated.
Complicated.
Yeah, very complicated. Let's just say it's a staffing issue. But I still have
Well, it's
to
always been a
go in.
staffing issue.
It's worse now because both of my. Yeah, I just stabbed myself with some. What the hell did I poke myself with? And sorry.
Okay.
No, at the current moments, I have no first shift manager. Well, I don't have my boss is not feeling good, and my second shift manager is not feeling good either. So for a couple of days, we will be closed until they start feeling better.
Wow.
Don't know if
We
they've
actually
got.
lost two of our guys. See, we're down two guys due to COVID. We're
Yeah,
down
my guys aren't
four
sure if that's what they have or not.
CDL
If they're just
drivers.
sick.
Oh, be well, Bob. Thank you for coming. Hi, Leah. How you doing? Or good afternoon for you. My internet is still down, so I'm using my Wi-Fi from my cell phone. It's not the best, but it's what I've got. At least you get to see Cliff's smiling face.
Well, they'll see me all Wednesday. I'm gonna probably go live Wednesday. I got nothing else to do.
Well,
The heck? And the worst part is I still have stuff growing in the garden outside. Dude, it was like 71 degrees today. Colin lost. Colin lost. I think I lost Colin again. Yep. Don't know where Colin's at. Don't know if he can hear me, but you guys can. Well, I know you guys can still hear me in the StreamYard on the YouTube side, but yeah. Victoria, sorry I wasn't there for your live. I was previously busy taking care of some household stuff and working. Like I said, I had to go to work. So I may have 3 days off. Technically, I don't have to go back to work till Friday, but I have to go into work to check on a freezer that we have because the electrician that wired our building was an idiot,
right.
and he's pulling too much power from the breakers than the power box is providing. So every time my freezer goes through a thaw cycle, or it always kicks out my breaker. So I have to check it in the morning, and then I have to check it around 5 or 6 o'clock at night just to make sure that it's still running.
Oh man,
So
my internet.
that's why I
Freaking
said
sucks.
technically I have 3 days off, but not technically. No, I know you guys can still hear me.
Yeah.
Everybody can. My internet's not having an issue. It's
It's my side is so choppy.
Over there having a problem.
Mine is so choppy. I mean, I wish I could let you guys hear what I hear. Probably the same thing you guys hear from me on my side.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to be. You hear the choppiness from us, but we hear the choppiness from you on your end.
I was thinking about getting a dedicated Wi-Fi set up from my phone company, from my cell phone company.
Oh, dude, you'd be eating through data like crazy, though.
Thing with that, I don't know if I can afford it. So if I'm still feeling choppy, I'm sorry, folks. I just wanted to see people, so I just write why Cliff's up here. Cliff, you're still right now. You're frozen to me. You're probably not to you.
Yeah, that's on your end. Yeah, I'm fine on my side. Everything's looking 5x5. So that's unfortunately that's a you side problem. Will sinks at names. No, stinks at names. Oh, there you go. And we lost Colin again. And it wouldn't be any better if I went up because it would still have the same effect. Colin will most likely drop down. Yeah. Fun days, fun times, folks. This has been a tough week. Like, I started off this month pretty decent, and then all of a sudden my car decided it didn't want to run anymore. Oh, I'm saying all kinds of things. Yeah, the only one. Damn spacebar. Oof. I think my low will is gonna be like 43. Give me a second. Let me grab my other phone to check. Even though this piece of crud doesn't work anymore. Ooh, man, my battery's at 5%. Man, whatever. I don't care. Watched it. Oh my god. Yeah, my low is gonna be 37, so not too bad. Oh, altruistic farmstead. I got a couple of new subscribers today. I'm almost at 500, folks. Almost. Wow, if I could spell today, that'd be awesome. Can't.
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 55 here.
That's not too bad.
No.
Bastard.
Thank you, Leah. I really appreciate it.
Wish my phone actually worked.
Mine too.
Oh, that's what happened with my phone. Oh, somebody messaged me. Oh, that would be the colon.
Was that a plane or a car?
It was a freaking rice burner.
Oh. Same thing.
Yeah, pretty much. I hate people who modify their cars and just makes it worse. It's like you got all that noise, but you have no power behind the engine. You're just making it loud to be stupid and obnoxious.
Broke up every single word for me. It's not you, like I said. It's all me. I just don't have the bandwidth.
Low.
Cliff, are you subbed to Lori? Firefly?
I think I am.
I know I am. Ooh, ouch. Mandy got a chemical burn.
Oof, that's not fun. Yes, yeah, I'm used. I worked in hotels and restaurants for a lot of my youth, so chlorine does not bother me at all. Ooh, that actually wasn't too bad. That was only about a 10-second delay between StreamYard and YouTube, which is a shock because that's usually like a 30-second to a 1-minute delay.
So you got everybody can hear me too?
Yeah, your audio's pretty good right now.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to bring up my video just in case it just really sucked on my bandwidth that I do have. So I'm just trying to be easy on the.
Yeah, I have a hard time doing shorts, Will, because first off, I like actually putting content in there other than like annoying 1-minute videos. I know that people will probably watch them more often, but the thing is, you can't do anything in 1 minute. At least not with my stuff. I can't physically do anything of any value or entertainment wise in 1 minute.
I like to talk too much. That's my issue.
Well, apparently
now,
Lori
I have
needs
stuff
to.
that could probably be used.
Lori needs to get a different visit. Lori said she's got to get a different vehicle because she needs a new cat. I'm assuming she meant car.
Right.
Let me see if I can find it, Will.
Jenny and I actually have a loan set up, ready to go, but it has to be a certain year before a certain, after a certain, newer than a certain year, and have less than 200,000 miles, and would pay up to 80% of Blue Book price. If anybody has a vehicle, personal, if they're selling it personally or not, let us know. I'm looking for a.
How did I manage to find Lori's channel, but Will can't? Will sucks at searching, that's for sure.
If you're going into that, please post her link.
Got it.
Chat, please. If you're going to do that, help him out. Did I ever make her a moderator? I thought I did. I thought she was.
Oh, sure. Make me go find mine.
No, I'm talking about Lori's.
I said, oh, sure, let me go find mine, and my Google turned on. Stupid ass phone. Well, I said, this thing's been acting weird since it went for a swim. And the phone, and the unfortunate part, the phone that I replaced it with is a complete downgrade. It's actually stupider than the phone I had.
Which one did you get?
I got the Alcatel, the Cricket Alcatel.
Oh,
it was like a $70 phone, but I only paid like $50 because I had a $20 trade credit. Since I'd had mine for so long, I actually had an upgrade credit for it.
I got one for Ian. We just bought to replace his cat phone. We paid about $185 for it, and it's a really nice phone. But we're on T-Mobile, so I don't know what you're on. So
I have Cricket.
Oh,
because
that's probably
it's
why.
Way cheaper. There you go, folks. There's my channel link down on the bottom. I threw Lori's up there as well.
And Lori, thank you for becoming my new moderator.
And there's Mandy. Thank you very much, dear. Very much appreciated. I think it actually almost puts me at, let's see here. I'm getting close to 500. I'm getting there. I'm getting there very slowly.
I would click your link to double check, make sure I'm still subscribed, Cliff, but I'm not sure if I want to try that with it and not get kicked off my own channel.
Yeah, let's not and say you did.
Okay. At least I can talk to you. I think it's because it's so late at night. There's not a lot of people on using the cell towers.
Yeah, that could be. I don't know how that got way up there, but I'll have to deal with it.
Oh, Evan said he's seen a lot of weird stuff today.
Oh, did he? Define weird, because I had very strange dreams for one. Very strange.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm putting the word out. If anybody's got a car that's under 200,000 miles and newer than, say, 2010, let me know.
I got a 65 Chevy S10 with, I think, like 600,000 miles on it. Still, the sad part is I've only replaced the transmission once.
Once?
Only once.
Why?
The only reason why I had to replace it is because I was not at the time aware that I had to put transmission fluid in a standard. And I burned it out driving from Colorado to New Mexico.
Oh, I can understand that.
24? Somewhere around there. So, yeah, I must have had, like, I may or may not have had a small transmission leak. Or I just burned up through all the oil. But yeah, I didn't know I had to put transmission fluid in, so I burned out my. I literally welded like 3 or 4 of the clutch gears together.
You fused your gears, didn't you? You fused your gears.
Yeah, I fused them. Oh yeah, when the transmission shop got that thing, he goes, I don't know how the hell you did this, but you fused like half your transmission together. And I'm like, yeah, I figured.
Mandy's got a Jeep that's right in the ballpark, but there's only 2 issues. For one, the loan people will only pay 80% of Blue Book cost, and 2, her Jeep's in Australia. It won't do me any good.
Yeah, and that's an Australian Jeep. That thing's probably, yeah, I'll look frozen on for a second there, but yeah, no, hers is probably accustomed to that hot, dry ass weather. It gets down to where you are, and that thing will die in a week.
But can you?
Oh,
and also the steering wheel's
Lori had a 69 Chevy C10 in mint condition. Ooh, but those things had like absolutely no insulation, and they were noisy. Luke
C10,
from
C10.
Yeah, a Chevy. It's a C10. It's basically a work truck that's like bare bones. It's like a military issue work truck.
I'm trying to remember something from the military. When I was in the Army, our initial ambulances were, oh my gosh, what were they? They were Chevys. I wasn't sure if that was a C10 or not. I'd have to do some research.
Oh, Lori, you can buy replacement airbags for, not Lori. I apologize. Brain fart here, folks. It's been a long week for me. But anyway, I meant to say, Amanda, you can get those airbags replaced, but they're going to be expensive.
Yeah. You can buy used airbags here, but you pretty much guarantee they got ripped out of somebody's car.
Or they don't work. But yeah, like an airbag for a car it'll run you like $500 for an airbag. Like that stuff is expensive, like stupid expensive.
I'm trying to read what Will just wrote. Please bear with me here. I plan on going to what is called Car Country over in Newton. That's one thing I loved about being there. Hey, Grace.
Hey, Grace.
I thought she was in here earlier. Okay. That's
Mm-mm.
cool, Lori.
Rain Dance. Freaking what's his name? Jesse was just like, go to bed.
Yeah, Grace. That's what Jesse told me right up. If I scroll all the way up, that's the first thing he says. He told me to go to
He
bed.
says, go to bed. I just
Um,
finished my live stream. I'm going to bed ASAP. Wanted to say hi.
oh, you're scrolling up, aren't you?
Oh, I'm all the way at the top. I wanted to see if Grace was in
Yeah,
here, but yeah.
I thought she was. Well, like I said, we can only pay up to 80% of Blue Book of whatever vehicle we want, but we were hoping to get a Subaru Forester due to the gas mileage, but yeah, not likely. I want a Ford F-150. Jenny wants no part of it.
Yeah, I don't want to Ford. My freaking mom keeps trying to tell me that she's like, go get a Ford, get one of the new Fords. And I looked at her and said, hell no. I'm getting a piece of shit Ford.
No, I want an older Ford. My first truck was a Ford.
My first one was a 65 Dodge camp van.
Mine was a Ford F-100.
And for those of you who don't know what a 65
1970.
Dodge camp van is, it was basically the Scooby-Doo van with a pop-up roof that you could actually sleep in.
That's cool.
Yeah, it actually, before I just started tearing out all the framing because I was going to rebuild the interior as a kid, I just never had the funds to do so because I was working a garbage McDonald's job and I was getting paid like 5 something an hour.
Right.
But basically, it had these panels that popped up and it had this aluminum like roofing, and then on the pop up panels, it had they had slide windows. And them slide windows were like 3 feet long, and then it had two anchor like setup parts in there for two row bars, basically like a 6 foot section of bar on each side,
Right.
basically kind of like a floating military cot. And it actually, that thing originally actually had a military style sleeping cot, like bag for it. It had the post and then the like actual cot itself. But that thing was so
Oh,
old, I jumped in it and almost broke my neck. Hey,
that
coach, how's it
reminds me.
going? Do what?
Hey, Coach. I was going to tell you, Ian actually picked up something last time we were at. I can't remember where he was
Yeah,
at,
so you
but
showed me the cot. He's just missing the end pieces.
yeah. So I'm trying to find the end pieces for him. I'm in looking, but I haven't been able to get them. If anybody finds any old military cot, wooden ones, not the metal ones, end pieces for
Ooh.
the stretching out the cot, military cots, let me know.
Will
Hey,
said he had
Cecilia.
a 75 Ford Granada. He said he loved it, but threw a rod through the engine and just scrapped it.
You want to hear my horror story? I
Man,
had a
Lori,
yeah.
go for it.
My sister had a kidney infection too, so she used to have a kidney disorder. She had to have all the whole thing go along with her. But car wise, I had a '75 Chevy Nova Custom 2-door. It was brown. It was a 350 V8. When my family got it, it had 900 miles on it when I was in high school. It was a
Nice.
75. I went to school in the 80s. 900 miles. I just got out of high school. I went to go visit my sister in Arizona. I left my car here with my keys with my mom. While I was gone, my little sister and her boyfriend borrowed my car, blew the engine, and wrecked it.
And I
It was
bet they
never the same
never
after
even
that.
paid you back for it.
Oh, I was told I have no record, you not to lay a finger on your sister, not to do anything, not even look at her wrong, because she was the baby.
I'd have smacked the ever loving F out of her.
Yep. And
Even if I risked getting
I had
my,
to buy a new engine and everything, and it still was never the same.
even if I would have risked getting my butt whooped, I would have smacked the crap out of her and her boyfriend.
Well,
I would have honestly,
he
I would
was
have beaten
already
her
in jail
boyfriend
by
to
that
within an
time.
inch of his life.
He was already in jail by the time I got back
He did something
for a
stupid.
completely different reason. No, that's what it is, Lori. Ian got a military cot. I think it's a hospital cot because it's all white and it has brass rivets on the canvas.
That could have been for maybe like Desert Storm or like something from back when they were doing testing at White Sands.
Possibly, but it just needs the end pieces. He only paid like $15 for it, so it's not a bad deal for what he got for it. It just needs the end pieces. Oh, it's Cecilia's birthday.
Nope. Happy birthday, Cecilia. Did not know that.
Happy birthday for me. I would
wishing
do it
you
in
that.
sign, but I can't. My video is not working properly right now with the bandwidth being what it is. Also, to let everybody know, I already put it in my about page. I had to shut down my post office box. I couldn't afford it. Everything just came in all at once, and I had to choose the post office box or working on my brakes. The brakes came first. Spent $800 on brakes, which really sucked.
Yeah, and here's one of the funny part is if I lived any closer, I could have probably done them for less than 400. But unfortunately, I don't live any closer.
Okay, give me a second for my internet to catch up because everything you just said just broke up to me. Okay, try one more time, Cliff.
I said, if I lived any closer, I could have done your brakes for probably about $400.
I would have paid you $5 just to
I'd
make
have
sure
done
you
it
got
for
here.
$4 because I'm for less.
I
I probably could have gotten all the parts for the brakes for less than $3, or maybe right around $3. Because front brakes on any vehicle are the cheapest. It's the rear brakes, and when you have to get the rotors and drums done. If you have to buy the rotors and drums for the front, you're looking at $300. There he goes.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome forward.
No, when I went to get the car fixed, they originally quoted me $3,200 for everything I had to get fixed.
Yeah, well, that's for everything, but just the brakes is what you need more.
The brakes are only half the problem. It needs something to do with the ignition and the tune-up because it's sucking gas at an alarming rate.
That could actually be your
Badly.
sensors.
Well, thing is, the first place that Jenny went to, they were going to charge her $200 just to fix the sensor before they could even work on it.
See, what you probably have a bad O2 sensor, which is probably the reason why you're sucking gas.
I didn't hear it. Sorry. Not your fault.
You likely have a bad O2 sensor, which is the reason why your car is sucking gas.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get its tune up and see what happens. Hopefully that will, I can afford to do that, but chances are not likely. So we were hoping to have a new vehicle by now, but that fell through. Okay, Cliff, please forgive me.
I'm not singing.
Man. I don't know what I can do. Honestly, I don't. I mean, I could try getting it on my phone, but I don't know if it would work very well.
Yeah, Will.
Well,
Will, I don't even know where that is or never even heard of it. So even if you left it up there, dude, you live in Washington, bro. I got no idea what's up there.
Okay, hold on.
No, I don't want to. Steve! Anywho's, welcome back to the me channel, even though I'm on Colin's live stream. But yeah, folks, right now we are just seeing if Colin can maintain a live stream with co-host up here, which, as y'all have seen, has not worked out so well, despite the fact that he is limiting everything on his computer to run as smoothly as possible. It's the reason why you do not see him like you see me. He is basically Anon with a voice. What the heck? Y'all got boomerangs? What? Nah, man.
Okay.
No,
Okay, I'm going straight off my phone right now.
Ooh, I can get a boomerang. I can send boomerangs too.
Okay, how do I sound now, Cliff?
Pretty good.
Better than I was?
Yeah, so far so good. Let's see how long it lasts.
Well, I could try one more thing. I don't know if it's going to work, but I could try it.
If you're going to try a video, we'll see.
I got to try. Okay, here I am.
You actually on your laptop or on your phone still?
This is my phone.
Okay.
100% on my phone. I shut down my Wi-Fi and all that stuff, so I'm hoping that this works a lot better.
If you have no internet, running the Wi-Fi on your phone doesn't do any good.
Well, I've got internet on my phone. I've got, data.
You have data, but the problem is when you run these live streams, it'll eat your data mad quick.
Yeah. Well, that's all I've got. At least I can talk to you without lagging.
That duck. For now, we'll see how long that lasts.
Right now I can't chat with people right now because I would have to open up another screen, and I don't really want to do that right now. But I can read what people are talking about, and I can say hi and everything. Hopefully, people can hear and see me better. Hi, folks. The white band at the bottom of my screen is actually the chat. Let me see if I can do it sideways, see what that changes anything. There we go. Now it's on the side. I'll try to flip it over the other way. Oh, there we go. How's that? That better?
Yeah, much better.
Oh, good.
Now, see, this is the advantage. See, Lori says, get in your car, shut your door, turn the key to AUG 3 times. I'm assuming auxiliary, or like ignite, like kind of where it's not ignition, but like back where you have power to everything.
Right.
It says do that 3 times, and it'll show the code in the speed window. She says speedo window, but I don't know.
Speedometer.
If you got speedo windows, you might want to get out of that car.
Mine's all analog. There's no digital.
Yeah, see, those older ones, they don't have all that stuff. They have the panel, you have all the light bulbs behind it. Those won't show the diagnostics code. You actually have to go in with a OBD2 and read the diagnostics code.
Right. By the way, Steve, my internet is down, so I'm using my phone. So bear with me. So this is what I've got.
And apparently we all almost went swimming. But anyways, yeah. Now see, there's an advantage to having knowledge of vehicles and then actually having like an OBD2 reader, because those things they have like they're expensive to get initially. I think they're roughly around 300, but the benefit of having that is it comes with about 4 or 5 different dashboard attachment connection points. And then from there, once you connect it, you turn your car on, you turn that thing on. Well, actually, you turn that on first, and then you turn your car on, and those OBD2s will actually give you a physical display on what the issue is, and they will actually give a description on the LED screen.
Well, mine. They did all these scans and stuff at CarX where I took my car, and I end up talking them into at least getting my brakes fixed because I couldn't afford the 3,200, so I spent 800 on that part. So it's gonna still cost me about $1,600 for the rest of it.
Yeah, but it's not all at once.
No, but I still can't. They won't touch it until I have all the money at once.
You're just doing the brakes right now, right?
I got the brakes done. I did that a week and a half ago.
Yeah, then this shouldn't. For now, you should just.
But the thing is, the part that I'm having issues with is that the car is running so rough, it's sucking gas at an alarming rate.
That is most likely due to fuel injection problems.
And that's probably the whole. That's what they were probably talking about. I mean, the whole thing needs fixed, and I can't afford to fix $1,600 all at once.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm hoping.
The unfortunate of all that.
I could find someone who could do a tune-up on the dang thing, because if it was an older truck, I would know what to do.
Hit it with a hammer and it'll run.
Yeah, but here nowadays you need a complete workshop to get in there and change the plugs.
Depends on where the plugs are on that thing. Depends on where the fuel injectors are. If they're on the top or on the bottom. Some vehicles put them on the bottom or on the sides where you can't get to them unless you have a freaking jack stand to pull out the whole engine.
Yeah, I can't afford to do that, and I don't even have a workshop, even if I did. So, it's missing. It's yeah. What's really weird, it hasn't lost power.
Well, if you lose power, that's a transmission issue.
Yeah. But well, we're going to try to get another vehicle so I can have time to get the money for fixing that vehicle. Or if everything works out right, we can use it as a trade-in for the new vehicle altogether and get rid of this one.
Yeah, well, they're going to cut off a lot of the trade price because it's not running right.
Right. But if we only need to come up with 20% or less for the down payment part, I'm okay with that. If the loan covers 80% and that car covers the rest, I'm good with that. Jenny's talking to somebody over in Knoxville. There's a dealership over there that they're going to try to work with us. So hopefully we can find what we're looking for, because Jenny wants to get a Subaru Forester, but that's what she wants, because the people we're getting the loan through have so much criteria that they want us to follow before they'll approve it.
Jesus, that's always annoying.
Well, the thing is, I mean, my criteria is I've got to freaking fit in the vehicle, and a lot of these newer vehicles I have trouble sitting in.
Yeah, because them seats are narrow as all Hades. It's like sitting in an airplane seat.
Well, it's worse because one of these newer vehicles, I'm using air quotes, folks, because I'm having to hold this thing. I tried to sit in. I got in like I normally do, put my foot in,
try to sit down, and next thing I know, my head is in my chest because I can't get my head in the door to sit down. I'm not freaking tall, folks. I'm only 5'8", but my torso from waist to the top of my head is tall. And yeah, I mean,
You got short legs, but a long body.
exactly. My dad was built the same way. It's a family trait. But the thing is, most of the vehicles, my head was in the moonroof or the sunroof. And I don't want to drive way back, leaning back, trying to drive just to be able to see where I'm going. Yep. Steve, I'm sorry I can't support any more than just him right now, than Cliff right now. But the fact that I got this much and we haven't collapsed or died yet, I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, I don't think if we had one more up here, this whole stream would just be nothing but lag.
But I'm not lagging right now.
Nope. I haven't had any issues with it. We've been going almost 15 minutes so far, and it's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on my YouTube studio on my hours. I haven't lost any subscribers, but my hours have been like dropping off badly.
Like I said, man, you just gotta post content, but I mean, it'll be what it is. You'll probably drop hours and then eventually gain them back.
I hope so.
I'd have more hours if I was live more often, or at least posted a video at least once or twice a week. But
well, I haven't been on in over 2 weeks due to the last issue. But with last week, Veterans Day, I took my wife out to eat. We do that every Veterans Day.
I was gonna take your slot, but Sty went live, and I was just like, I was too tired, and I was just like, you know what, screw it, I'll just stay on Sty's live. I was just chilling over there.
Hey, Blake.
What's going on, Blake? Jeep, long time no see, brother.
How are you guys doing? Going live from my phone because my internet is down. This is what I've got, and the fact that we got 2 of us up here, I am lucky.
First bit of lag right there.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's not your fault. There's nothing you need to apologize for.
I'll probably apologize about 500 million times, even though I know there's nothing I can do about it. I miss being able to, you and I need, we could talk our ears off.
And we have.
Especially on Instagram.
No,
which actually, Instagram.
This is what got me. You messaged me on Instagram. I'm like, why did he message me on Instagram? I'm like, this fool has my phone number.
Yeah, but I can video chat you on Instagram.
Well, that's true, but we weren't video chatting at the time until we.
I didn't know if you were in a chat or not. I didn't want to interrupt if you were. You have a tendency to channel hop.
I channel hop because, well, I'm mod for a bunch of channels, surprisingly, but yeah, like the last few days, I've been on like some of my older like YouTube friends. I've been on there.
I know.
I've been on their channels in so long.
I stopped in on my friend Mandy's Royal Amethyst Acres yesterday for a little bit, and I was on somebody else's. I can't remember who. I was only in there for like maybe 30 seconds before everything just went exploded, and I couldn't stay on, which really sucked. So I'm doing the best I can. This is not what you call quality content, but it's something.
It's content. It's better than nothing.
Exactly.
But, yeah. Again, folks. Again, let you guys know. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I will most likely be going live because I don't have to work in the morning.
Yep.
I will be going to work in the morning, but I don't have to get up to work in the morning.
Yeah, I was on Mandy's for a little bit, Lori. And by the way, folks, I won't be able to make it to his live because I have to work.
It'll be. Are you working the night shift?
No, just during the day.
That shouldn't be a problem.
I work from 6 o'clock in the morning a.m. Central Time to 3:30 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it in the. Oh, sorry, folks. I'm not
It's
doing
okay.
it in the morning. I might do a short live just in the garden, just to get everybody to see what's going on, so everybody can see what I did.
Right.
My greenhouse is pretty much done, set, and is going to stay right where it's at for the rest of the time until the thing falls over. God, I think mine I'll probably do it around 6 or 7
Ooh.
Central Time, Coach.
Okay. Okay. Will, where's your location? If one of them is in Newton, let me know. Apparently, where he works, they have a location in Iowa. Just let me know where it's at, Will. If you could help me get a car, that'd be just amazing. We got the loan, we just need the car.
But yeah, like I said, I've got my greenhouse is completely done. I've got everything set. I need to readjust one shelf just because the way my stuff is sitting, it's slightly crooked, so I got to level it out a bit more. But yeah, dude, you guys, I've only got one last thing to do in there, and then that thing is completely done. I
You
just got to
dug
build
down
my
and
little
everything?
walkway. Huh?
You dug down and everything?
Oh, dude, it took me and my dad almost Wednesday of last week to get that thing in there. I actually had to take my frame apart twice to cut it because it was wider when I measured it and put it all together. The frame was like half an inch wider than the actual base frame of the greenhouse.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it took me about an hour just to get that all leveled out, taken apart, and redone. And then it took me and my dad, God, 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours to get everything all done. I finished putting everything in, and I had about 30 minutes of sunlight left when I was done.
Wow. Um, question for you guys. I mean, Cliff, you're the one that gets me on this one about me thrift shopping too much, which I haven't done. The only thing I've been doing is paying bills. My boy loves to thrift shop. He's almost as bad as I am, but he works for every cent he's got and he buys things he wants. So if I start showing off some of his finds, would you guys be interested in that or no?
Yeah, I'd be that. That's fine by me as long as he's willing to show them.
That's the thing. He does not want to be on himself.
He's gonna have to learn to get over that fear. I mean, I had that same problem. I had a photophobia fear. I hated having my picture taken, even when I was a kid. I technically still hate having my photo taken, but I've gotten better about it now that I'm a YouTuber and my face is like constantly on camera.
I'll check my IG later. Will, thank you. Ian actually did something this weekend that I was actually kind of surprised, Cliff.
What did you do?
Well, we went to Walmart to pick up some groceries and stuff. He said, "Dad, come with me." He went to the I guess the camera section of Walmart. And he points at a camera. It turns out it was a GoPro Hero 8. Dad, you need this. He goes, why do I need that? Because you can live stream off of it. Why would I need to do that? Because, just because. Is it because if I got a new camera, you'd get my old one? He goes, yeah.
That's exactly why.
But the price was actually
camera regardless.
The Hero 8 was under $300. So I was like, whoa.
Yeah, but right now, here's the thing. Here's how I'm looking at it. I was going to get a tablet for myself so I can do other things instead of constantly wearing out my phone.
But
with the tablet, I can actually have the tablet off to the side while I live stream and, look things up or have chat without having to, switch pages on my computer and do
or have
that.
multiple screens like Mallory does.
Yeah, but the thing is, with my vehicles broken the way they are, my priorities switched from things that I want as a luxury item versus things that actually need to be fixed because they are more of a mandate to actually physically being able to live and function.
That's
don't
what.
need the tablet. The tablet was just going to be a luxury item for my YouTube channel or for myself, so I could have something other than my phone.
Right. I can
But
understand that.
I decided to switch my priorities to getting my vehicles fixed because that's more of a need to have basis.
Yeah.
Can't work if I don't have a vehicle to drive to work.
Exactly.
Same with you as well.
That's why I spent my good chunk of my paycheck getting the brakes fixed, because the brakes were going out. So I'd like being able to stop my vehicle. Doesn't matter how well the engine runs, but if it can't stop, there's no point.
Oh, you can stop a vehicle. You just might stop it in a tree, a wall, another car, police officer,
Exactly. And I'd
side
rather
of a
not
building.
have that happen.
Curbs. Yeah.
But then I figured maybe I got lucky that they fixed the brakes where I can actually have brakes. But now I'm going to see if I can talk them into just getting a tune-up, see if that would at least give us a little better gas mileage. But I don't know if they will even do that with all the other issues. Yeah, Grace, I think you might be right. Oh, that was awesome of you, Blake. Blake gave up his Hero 5 to Trav and Mav. Now, Ian likes my Hero 7, which is, by the way, right over here. He just thinks it would be cooler if I could stream off of it, especially if I'm on the trail. Yes, I do have to work in the morning, Cecilia. I've got a little extra time. I'm gonna wait until midnight here, then I'm gonna go to bed.
You're gonna be tired as all heck in the morning.
Oh, dude, you don't realize. I mean, I sleep 5 hours a night. Actually, 4.
I know. So do I.
4. I get up at 4, and then I get on the road by 5 to be at work at 6, and I work all day, 9 hours at work, and then I come home. I mean, if I happen to take a nap, I get lucky.
Yeah, I usually go to bed at 2 a.m. I wake up at about 8:30, get up, do my stuff, and get ready to work, and then I do the same, like all over again every day after day is the same thing.
If I ever win the lottery, Cliff, there's something I want you to do for me.
Drive up there and fix your car?
No. I'm going to have you deliver me a pizza.
Yeah, I would have. My boss will be too happy about that.
What if I just bought the whole place out for the day?
Yeah, I doubt he's going to be that happy either.
Why is that?
Because you'd need at least $3,000 in order to do that.
If I win the lottery, it wouldn't matter. And I'd hire a small private plane to have you fly your pizza here.
That thing still won't even make it there warm.
Well, what about those little pizza heaters, the portable pizza thingies with the batteries?
I doubt they'd let that on an airplane.
But I said a private plane.
Got an insulated bag, but those things only keep those pizzas warm for so long. Plus, the box starts to get soggy.
Yeah. Let's see here. In case this doesn't, I don't get a chance to do it yet, but I know next Thursday I will not be on due to Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot about that. I might do it. I might do a small Thanksgiving live. Depends on how many people I have over and what time I decide I want to do it. But then again, it's Thursday, so I may or may not be over on Steinorth's channel.
Well, if I am able to, I will be at my parents', my in-laws. I could probably snag my laptop with me and use their Wi-Fi for a little bit.
There you go.
And get on in their basement and do a small live there. That'd be kind of cool. Live from Red Oak, Iowa, with all my in-laws. Because
that's the problem. Most of my in-laws and family are going to be here as well. But I may or may not even. I might just leave and just do something else. I don't know.
Oh, Cecilia was wondering about the waste of money. If I saw, she didn't hear the part. If I ever win the lottery, I could.
Oh, winning. Okay, that's what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like, no context on that, so I'm just like that. I'm like, what's a waste of money?
Hey, if I win the Powerball and I have a couple $1 million, I
Buy
would
a
definitely
car,
waste about $10,000 to $15,000 getting you here to deliver a pizza.
dude. Buy a car first and go buy a house. The hell with one. The heck with one stupid pizza.
It has nothing to do with the pizza. It's a way of getting you here.
Buy a house, buy a car first. That's if I win the lottery, that's what I'm doing. I'm buying
Well,
a like house and property and a car. Like, well, actually, probably buy 2 or 3 cars.
I'm not much on vehicles other than I want my F-150 back, but property I would definitely do probably about 10 acres, and I would actually put some acreage aside for friends if they wanted to come here and hang out and spend time here in Iowa.
Yeah, I would do. I think I would still honestly. I would try to buy at least 100 acres. It's not Mallory-sized property, but I would like at least 100 acres just for other things because once you have that property, you can put stuff on there, forget about it, let it grow, harvest it, and sell it.
How much is property there?
Well, good night, Lori. Take care, hon.
Night,
I
Lord.
hope you feel
I hope
better.
you feel better.
Drink more water. Please, dear,
Yeah.
drink more water.
Why not just buy a two-way ticket for him?
It's not that I can't afford to get out there, Cecilia. The problem is time.
That's why I would say I would pay to have his business shut down for a couple of days before you can actually have the time off to come visit.
For 3 days, it would be roughly about, you'd need at least 10 grand for 3 days just for me not to be at work. And that's only 3 days.
Well, see, if I win the big one, which is usually over 100 grand, 100 million, then I
I think right
spend
now
about.
it's 163 and the other one's like 97.
So if I spent 20 grand, how could you get off a week?
Give me maybe 6 days, if that.
Whatever it would be to shut your business down for a whole week to get you out here. We could
Yeah, see,
do a.
that would be a whole thing. I'd have to like talk to my boss about it. Be like, I got a buddy who's gonna just basically give you 10 grand, and we'll see how many days off I can get. But the problem is, just to give me that time off, all of my other employees would not be making any money because they would not be working.
Or we could hire
Giving
somebody
me
to
6
to
days
sub you.
off screws every one of all the other employees. Unfortunately.
Dang. So that
Yeah.
means hiring a sub for you wouldn't work either?
No, because they have no idea how to run the store.
Hmm.
Yeah. Again, there's too many drawbacks just having me leave the store. This is why I don't have many days off.
So now the stupid question with that kind of stupid money would be buy the store, hire on at least 3 extra managers, and
So
then
here's the thing. If you bought the store, which wouldn't be possible for another 4 years anyway, you would have to spend at least 200,000.
yeah.
And then technically as an owner, you'd be able to shut it down for as long as you'd want. But
No, I
again,
wouldn't
the
want to
problem is you
anybody lose
still
their
have to
job
pay
though.
your employees.
I would put them on vacation, paid vacation, for about a week.
Yeah, but see, I'm looking at what, 8 hour, probably about anywhere between 6 to 8 hour flight. Driving over there, I might get 7 days, so probably 6 days just being up there.
What if I just have you fly out? Wouldn't that be faster?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A flight would probably be about 6 hours.
Yeah. You come in,
So
you
12
come in the
hours, so
morning.
that's pretty much 1 day gone right there, just flight time. So I'd have 6 days.
No, I'd make sure you get a full week if I had that kind of thing. Because I want to make sure everybody has time, 1 full week of vacation. You know, Yep, you're right. If I had $1 million, I could afford to hire a sub and have them pay to have them trained.
Yeah.
Well, I've been to Albuquerque. I think it's one of the coolest places I've ever been. But
I don't. I've been to so many states, and like half of them, I'm just like so unimpressed. I'm like, this is you guys boast about this in your state. I'm like, yeah, I'm not impressed.
No, I would love to have you come up for a get together up at Yellow River. We could do a bushcraft whole week deal
One of these days.
Yeah, I think that would
Actually,
be
the
awesome.
sad thing is, I'm actually starting to get bored with the bushcrafting community. No offense to any bushcrafters in here. I don't have time to do it. I have more access to being able to garden. So right now I'm on a homesteading gardener kick. If I could get out to the woods, I'd probably be back on the bushcraft bandwagon. But right now, it's at
What
the
about
moment I'm
here's
like starting to lose interest in it.
thing is I would have then we'll be on a backpacking trip then.
I can do a backpack if I was there. I can do a bushcrafting trip. That wouldn't be a problem. But the problem is because I'm my current situation and not
Yeah.
having time off.
Well, this
I've
is
like almost
this is the what
pretty
if
much lost
situation.
interest in it.
This is a what if situation. So
Yeah, this is all what ifs.
if we can get you here for a week, we can do a whole week worth of backpacking and fishing and bushcraft up at Yellow River for the week, and give you time to just relax. Get you your.
I would need at least 2 weeks just to relax, like fully relax.
I don't know if my wife would handle me be gone for 2 weeks. I'd have the vacation time. Don't get me wrong. I have the time.
Well, here's what I would say, Colin. I would say even in there 2 weeks, go back, spend say 2 to 4 days, kind of split in between. I know it's a lot of driving time back and forth to whatever, but you spend 2 days a week, with Jenny, and then you go back to the campsite, and then you spend, next week you spend another 2 days with her and go back to the campsite.
Right.
I think that would be more plausible because even out of 14 days, I mean, that's still a 10-day vacation.
Jenny doesn't like sleeping in tents that much. I was thinking about just picking up a camper for her.
She can do that too. She get like a rent an RV or something.
Yeah, we just she could be in comfort, and because she doesn't backpack because she's got bad ankles, so we would be able to do the trout fishing, do the backpacking, and just stay at all 4 of the campsites up there, and just have a blast. One thing I know you're probably not into as much as I am, but the whole area, other than the actual set campsites, are open to hunting. So
I'd have to get a hunting license for that specific state if I did that, and then that'd probably only give me about a few days, if that.
We wouldn't need any more than a few days anyway, because we're on limited time anyway.
Yeah, it'd be all going in your freezer because ain't no way I'd have any room of mine. But on a what if scenario, that's if we win the lottery.
We're not talking deer. We're talking small. I'm a small game hunter mostly.
You do realize that most deer can be considered small game. They're not. I mean, when you get to the full-on elks and like the bucks, that's like big game. But like there's some states you can legally hunt the little ones.
Well, in our state, most of the deer here are corn-fed. Nice, Cecilia. Thank you for coming.
Wow, Grace is just like, good night, Raw. All right, God of the Dead.
Well, Ra's the god of the sun.
Oh yeah, well, same difference. The sun can kill you either way.
Cliff, that's a difference of night and day. Literally.
You can die at night. You can die in the daytime. I mean, literally, dude. If you're in Egypt and that's what you're praying to, you can literally die in the sun out there.
Yeah, you can die where you're at. Yeah,
dude. In Egypt, you don't want to be out in Egypt unless it's like 40 degrees. But then the problem is at night you're going to be dropping down. It's hot during the daytime, but they'll just places like that, the weather like at nighttime, that temp just goes from way up here to holy heck, why is it so cold?
You know why?
Because there's nothing to retain the heat.
Exactly. Well, in certain areas, I mean, if they're in you're in an oasis area, you might actually be warmer there, but that's about it. Night, Coach. Thank you for coming.
I still got to work on getting. I'll probably talk about it Wednesday. I'm trying to do a fence fund for good old Coach over here. We got a good amount donated on. What the heck is today? On Sunday.
What's going on?
We're working on trying to get Coach some funding to get a fence around his property so the deer stop eating all of his crops.
Oh, okay.
He lost a lot of young pepper plants this season because the deer got into his property and ate half his stuff. They ate his cucumber plants, his zucchini plants, like a bunch of his pepper plants when they were younger.
Okay, I remember seeing. Oh man, was it? It was a movie, but it was about a baseball team whose baseball field. Huh?
Field of Dreams?
Wrong. This one's about a high school team. They didn't have much of a team at where they're at, but this guy came in, created a baseball team, but their field was so bad they had no grass.
Sandlot?
No. I'd have to look it up. But the problem was that every time they put out seed, nothing would grow. It turns out that the deer were coming in and eating all the grass seed. And a local barber figured out what to do to keep the deer away from the field using hair clippings.
Oh, yeah, because the deer don't want to eat that.
Yeah. Be well, Evan. Hope your weird day gets better. Oh, Grace wants to know how much does Coach need?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know how much fence he needs for the property.
How big is his property?
It's not very wide, but really long. Like, okay. He's got a good... I think he's got a... I don't know. I'd have to actually talk with him and actually get... one of these days, I might just email him my phone number.
Well, we could always just see how much his garden is and just make a garden fence.
No, I think that's what he's trying to do, is just get a fence around the garden, but I don't know how much actual fence line, like square footage he actually needs for the perimeter.
In order to keep deer out, you need at least a 6-foot fence.
Yeah, and you need a high-end like steel fence. That garbage chicken wire, they'll just run right through it.
Right.
They'll hit it and knock it over, but you need like a good steel fence, like cattle panel.
They use those here in Iowa all the time. So
cattle panels?
No, well but they also use the 6-foot fences to keep deer out.
Well, the problem with cattle panel is that stuff is expensive.
Yeah.
It's usually like $40 to $60 a panel, depending on where you go and how high the demand is. Huh?
Another option Coach can consider is using one of those battery-powered or solar-powered electric fences that they use for cattle.
Yeah, problem is if you forget about it and you touch it, you zap yourself.
But the thing is, you hit it once, you learn.
Oh, I won't even touch an electric fence. I won't get near one.
Well,
I'll get near one. I just won't touch it.
Well, the thing is, he could turn it off when he's getting into his garden, but turn it back on when he's done. That way, nothing can get into his garden.
Yeah, but I've seen horses, deers, cows. Do not put up an electric fence near cows. Them stupid buggers actually know how to turn them off.
Well, we'll figure. Well, it's an idea.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'll talk about it tomorrow on my live when I go, and we'll figure something out.
Well, suggest my electric fence idea.
Yeah, I will.
It might be a cheaper option. I mean, he could put up regular
Blake, chain link and barbed wire.
Well, that works too. That's what barbed wire
Chain
was.
link ain't cheap either. That stuff. And plus, do you know how hard it is to get a 6-foot high slab of chain link?
Check. Oh, you can get a lot of stuff reused and repurposed material from construction sites.
Yeah, but most construction sites don't use chain link.
Yeah, around their fencing, yes, they do. When they're building their buildings, in some cities, they do. And
Not down here.
If he's from Jersey, yes, they do, to keep people from stealing their stuff.
No, they really down here. They don't put chain link fences around stuff.
No, not in Albuquerque, in New Jersey, where Coach is from.
Yeah, I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to talk with them, see what's going, see what they've got up there for that stuff.
Yeah, Grace got hit by an electric fence once. It only needs to happen once.
Oh, I made the mistake one time being at a family friend member's house. He had horses on his property. He had like 15 something acres, but I was at it was a lightning storm and it was raining. And right as I grabbed the electric, I forgot, or sorry, I didn't forget. I didn't even know it was an electric fence. And I put my hand on it at the exact same time a bolt of lightning struck the ground. Freaked me the hell out. Because I thought I got struck by lightning when I was a kid. I do not touch electric fences. I'm not afraid of an electric fence. I just don't touch them because I'm not stupid.
Yeah. But it is getting close to time for me. Blake, if you can get us a price check on the fencing, let us know.
You want to hear something funny? My coworker actually works at the Home Depot 2 minutes from my work.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so then he's the one that's out sick. So if I need price quotes, I just go ask him.
I'm going to be very busy the next couple of weeks because 2 of my coworkers are down for COVID.
Oof.
Only one's got it, but they're brothers and they carpool.
So basically, both of them have it.
Exactly. And we're down 4 CDL drivers. So if you know anybody who's looking for work and who has a CDL, let us know.
I've been wanting to get a CDL, but down here it's like $3,000 to get one.
Well, anything's possible. But I don't think you'd want to move to Iowa, though. You like Albuquerque that much.
Here's the thing, though. With a CDL, that would give me license to transport and drive. It does not matter what my state license says. At CDL certification, I can drive in any state regardless.
Yep. Later, Blake. Thanks for coming. Okay.
Bye, Blake.
I got 2 minutes, Cliff.
Okay. Well, let's just wind it down then.
Okay. I'm going to try to be on Thursday. Probably going to be this format. But I'm going to set up my phone on my tripod, which is right there. So maybe that might work better. At least I can be able to do chats and stuff like that. That's something, at least.
If not, folks, I can go live on Thursday if need be, and we can all hang out on my side.
Okay. I will still be there, but I've got to go through my phone to do it properly, unfortunately.
Yeah. But even if you're there just in chat, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I just miss being able to hang out with everybody. It really sucks not talking to you guys. You know,
it's funny. You're a social butterfly, and I'm like antisocial, which is kind of weird that I'm always on YouTube and like talking with everybody. Like,
especially me
around people. I really do. You could drop me off 100 miles from civilization, and I will not come back.
Dude, I could probably do that if I didn't have my kid and my wife. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But
I've always been antisocial.
Actually, I would bring my wife. She would hate it. My boy would hate it at first, but then love it, and he'd outshine us both.
Yeah, and then it'd be a father-son duo out there in the woods surviving.
With you.
Yeah, it would be an interesting trio, but yeah, I could do it. You give me a bunker or a cabin out there, I can stay out there for a long while.
Well,
I'll pull raspberry rocks.
I got the bows. You got a bow.
I got a bow. I just need more arrows.
Arrows we can do. I do plan on still doing my paracord bowstring video. I just haven't had the chance or the time to do it. But I have been looking at paracord for that purpose.
Yeah, I would prioritize getting the vehicle fixed first and then working on other side projects.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if everybody remembered, but my mailbox is down. I just couldn't afford to keep paying $200 to get the 6 months mailbox. I had to pay.
Not worth it. I mean, you technically have a free mailbox, but I mean, if anything, everybody can hold off for a while on mailing you stuff. It's not going to kill them.
No. If anybody really wants to mail something to me, they can contact me, and I will give them my address if I have to.
Make sure you get it from Jenny because she's not dyslexic.
Thanks, Cliff.
I love you too, Colin.
You get to get one dig tonight, okay? But it's like when you dig me about my birth name. But I've got to go.
Only gave that was just that one day. You
really got me. You got me good on that one. I haven't got someone gig me on my birth name in a long time. But it's after midnight, and I've got to get some sleep.
Yep. All right,
good
folks.
night, everybody. Thank you for coming. Love you all. Cliff, I will see you Thursday, one way or another.
You'll probably see me Wednesday if you decide to pop in, but that'll be.
I'll probably try. I'll try. That's all I can do is try.
Yep.
So, good night, everybody. Pleasant dreams. Love you. And good night, brother.
Later's, my man. I will catch you on the flip side.